The Simpsons episode 1, season 1 episode 1, the Christmas special. Good on them. Good for them. I think it's an amazing show. The fact that they started out with a special, even though it didn't exist ever, and like that's how it's a special, is kind of epic. And I think it's a great idea. It's very bold, completely new, and I cannot believe like what that must have been pitching the show. I have an idea for a TV show. What's it about? A family that exists, I guess. Genius. I think that it's so good that I wouldn't be surprised if I sit here and talk about it for an entire hour. But I do. I think it's great. And it's something that I could talk about for so long and not get bored. And something that, something that I could just devote all of my attention to, and it's great. Obama, McCain, that's probably their favorite show. I bet. That would be my guess. That would be my favorite show if I was a president or running for president, probably. Obama, McCain, tell us in the comments. Imagine having a manager for your channel, Obama and McCain. I don't even know if they have a YouTube channel, but if they do, they have a manager for it. At least Arnold does whatever he wants. Alright, so... yeah, so good for them, man. It's great. For who again? Oh yeah, The Simpsons. For people making The Simpsons. It's just such a great show and such a good idea. It's just amazing. It's a great idea. And do I think that Disney is ruining it and only continuing the show for the sake of continuing it because it's the longest running show besides SNL? So I think it's a great show, and the first episode is just the best. And good for them, Come on. Yeah, good for them. So, The Simpsons, right? It's a pretty good show, The Simpsons, I would say. And the first episode's amazing. So what I'm going to be talking about is why does The Simpsons exist? So one day, Matt Groening decided, I'm going to make a comic. What should I make the comic about? Superheroes are pretty big, We're talking the 80s here, so this is when, freaking, what's his name? The guy who made Marvel, he was doing pretty well, with all his comics and stuff. And good for him, I love the Marvel movies. So good for him. So The Simpsons was just an altogether great show, and I think that it's amazing that it exists. So good for the Simpsons for existing. So what do I think about The Simpsons? What do I think about The Simpsons? You probably don't even know. You're probably like, what does he think of The Simpsons? It's the best show of all time. I worship Homer Simpson every day. I pray to him before I go to sleep. Sorry, I went a bit too far there. But like I said, see, as you can see, I'm not on my computer anymore. I am simply here to just talk about The Simpsons. So, The Simpsons is just a great idea. Just people existing for the sake of existing. Kind of the premise of the show. And it's just such a good idea for a show. Why did Disney buy it? Because they usually make family-friendly stuff? You tell me. But they did. They did. So good for them? Yeah, I love The Simpsons. I love The Simpsons. It says everyone, just they don't like The Simpsons, but they say they do, just so they could show their support for The Simpsons, not that The Simpsons is bad or anything, no, far from it. So, remember when Bart got a tattoo in the first episode? And he said, get in a chair and all that? That was pretty funny. But what's funnier is other stuff that happened in the show. If you think I'm going on the fly here and I don't even know what I'm talking about, you're crazy. If you think I've been forced by someone in my Discord server because I have a YouTube channel where I let people physically torture me and let them do whatever they want me to do for this video on this channel, then you're wrong. I do not have another channel. This is my main channel, totally, and I didn't make a video where I said do whatever you want, and even after I record this video, I'm still going to be doing whatever you tell me. I didn't say that. There's no reason, like, this, what I'm about to show you right now, let me turn this around for a minute. This doesn't exist. What I'm about to show you just straight up doesn't exist. So, let me show you. This is just completely non-existent, and then, that's about it. Let me find it. But The Simpsons, while I'm looking for it, is just a great show, man. And it's just amazing. Everything about it is just amazing. It's just the best thing to exist. So this does not exist. This thing that you're seeing here that I highlighted, this is fake. That's not real. Everything about that is fake. That is fake. This is a fake server. I don't have a real YouTube channel or anything. This is my YouTube channel. But again, The Simpsons is just altogether a great show, man. And I think The Simpsons is just amazing. That's why I'm devoting all of my attention to it. So, what do I most love about The Simpsons? The fact that the characters is one thing that I really like. You see, the characters aren't super stereotypical. Fat dad who doesn't do anything, mom who has to do anything, really smart sister, really dumb boy, baby. That's not in every sitcom ever. And if you thought it was, then you're wrong. But, what? So don't, you're wrong. So, The Simpsons is just altogether fantastic. And what I love about The Simpsons is The Simpsons is just so creative. You know, they had one episode where, like, remember Treehouse of Horror? And a lot of the episodes aren't even horror. Like, a lot of the parts from Treehouse of Horror isn't even horror, like that one part where like Lisa starts a civilization on her tooth. I don't know why that's horror. But I'm talking about episode 1 here. What? You know what? Let's pull up episode 1. Alright? I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Let me see if I can find an illegal site that lets you watch it for free. Alright, where can I watch this for free? It's free on YouTube, baby. No, it's not. So, here's my thing about The Simpsons existing. What is so great about The Simpsons? You may be asking. Even though I've already said that question several times. Well, I'm about to show you. Just watch. You say just watch now free. Why aren't you giving me the option to just watch it now free? You're just telling me where to watch it. Alright? Shut up. Well, yeah, technically it is free on Disney Plus, but you have to pay for Disney Plus for that. Freaking losers. Anyway, let me just devote all of my attention to it now, okay? I'm going to... I know I made the jokes. I got on my Nintendo Switch. Now, I'm really going to devote all of my attention to it. So The Simpsons episode 1 is like a really cool episode. And just everything about it is like creative and stuff. Hold on. Let me just... And I don't see why anyone could hate it, you know? So, I know you can't see anything. Bear with me here. I'm setting up a seeing station. Alright, don't worry. If I go to my history, I can find 12 hours of white screen. Don't ask why that's in my history. Boom, baby. So, The Simpsons is a great show, you know? And it's gotta turn this on. Everything about it is just creative, non-stereotypical humor, you know? And I just, you know, inspired by it to make this hour-long video about it. But that's how good it is. You might not even be able to hear me over here talking so quietly. But and that's something that's, you know, like you gotta be like, wow, good for it. You know, it inspired people to make hour-long freaking videos of their crap. Their stereotypical TV cartoons about family, like American Dad, Family Guy, South Park, everything you can think of. But you know, it's genius in its own way. And it's genius, you know, it's such a genius. That made a spark and my light blinked, but that's probably fine, you know? My TV isn't turning on, give me a minute. I'm noticing really interesting. You know how there's usually a wire coming out of a TV? There isn't one coming out of this TV. Which would make it hard to watch The Simpsons, you know? speaking of the here's the wire. You know how a spark came out of this extension cord? Let's put another plug in it. That's probably the step I should be taking here. That's probably the lesson I should. There goes my phone. Let's put this in here. This is great. This is a great idea. This is a great idea. Turn this up. Go in plug. Things are working out. Things are working out. So, why, you may be asking, would you make an hour-long video talking about The Simpsons? Well, I really just thought I'd devote all my time to this, because this is something that really deserves all my time and all of my attention for. So, that's why I'm going to be only talking about this and nothing else. Oh god. Sure. What's action? Okay. There we go. So, what? Is there really anything that deserves all of your time? Is there? That's a hard question to ask. Not much. I don't know how loud this is. What game is in? That's not the game I want to play. What game is in? That's Finding Nemo. That's not what I want to play. I took it out and it's still going. I took it out and it's still okay. Let's play this. Oh, not play it. Focus all my attention on this. Sorry. So this is just a great show, it's something that I'm able to devote all my time to and something that I can talk about for a long time because, that's just how I'm able to, that's how much I like this show. Not because some guy forced me to talk about it, like I said, just because that's how much I like the show, I'm just now realizing that most of the games that these two games don't have the original case. Like, let me see. Like, especially this one. On the side here, you see that? Didn't even try to even this out here. Look at this. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off topic. This is just all around a great thing. Something that I can just, devote, again, I know I keep saying this, all of my time to. And that's why today, all I'm doing is talking about this. So what's great about The Simpsons? Let's think. Let's think of all the great things about The Simpsons. First off, The Simpsons is just... I think I've ran out of things. It's going to be hard to do for another 40 minutes. So, The Simpsons is just a great inspiration for people like me who are trying to become a cinematographer. As you can see, I'm doing great so far. And just, it's just great. It's just great. It's just. What is going on? I put in Call of Duty. Alright, I usually skip that. The Simpsons is just fantastic, you know? And I think everything that anyone ever decided was a thing to do, I think that everybody on planet Earth should be able to be like, yeah, that's a good TV show, you know? I think everybody could agree this is a great TV show. So, if you don't agree with it, what's wrong with you? How could you say that? How could you say that about The Simpsons? How? How could you? Sorry, I shouldn't risk that. It could hit the off button and then I gotta start over, so I'm not gonna do that again. But now you guys can clip that and it'll probably be a really funny meme. So you guys are free to use that clip if you want. So let's press A to start the game. We've been through worse. Let's play some. Let's think about The Simpsons for a minute. You know. Let's think about how great The Simpsons is. And how amazing The Simpsons is. You know? The Simpsons is fantastic. The Simpsons, it had its own game. And it's something, again, that I can put all my attention to, because it's so good. And it's just a great thing altogether. Holy crap, the GameCube was built in with Rumble? I didn't know that. I mean, I had this thing for a while. I should have realized that by now, but that's cool. That's what this thing is. Speaking of GameCube, The Simpsons had a game on GameCube. So that's pretty crazy. That's pretty cray-cray, right? It's pretty amazing. So, good for them, man. What is he saying? What is Control Pad do? So The Simpsons, right? The Simpsons is just such an insanely good. Is that guy's name Bible Man or Rifle Man? The good thing about The Simpsons is like anyone can get into it because it's just such a like regular show with nothing special to it at all. So that doesn't make it sound very good. But anyone can get into it, you know. Should I be killing this guy? Yeah, that guy should die. Should this guy die? He should die. So The Simpsons. While The Simpsons is like epic and all, you gotta think for a minute. How epic is The Simpsons? Because The Simpsons is such a mediocre show that it's amazing to so many people. And that's not a bad thing at all. It sounds like I'm talking about the show like it's bad. No, I love this show. It's my favorite show of all time. Like I said, I worship this show. But the show is so freaking epic that gamerness is gamer. And The Simpsons is one of those gamers, you know? It's one of those gamers. It's one of those things that, you know, makes gamers gamers. And it's just so epic that... Oh, sorry, bro. So epic that epic, you know? So, kudos to them for being so epic. Epic, you know? So, my thing about gamerness, right, is that, it just, if you go to Google and look up gamerness, the description will be The Simpsons. I swear on my sister's grave that that's what it says. Sure, I am an only child, but that still should mean a lot, coming from me and all. So The Simpsons is just so gamey that, like, you gotta think, like, how could the show be so epic? And not only just because it's mediocre, like I mentioned earlier, but it's just so gamey, It's like the opposite of lamerness, Like, have you ever played through a Mario World on a GameCube controller? That's just lamer. That's lamerism. Use these two things to run and jump, these freaking Y and X. That is the definition of lamerness. If you look up lamerness, that'll pop up, I swear on my brother's grave. But, yeah. So, that's why that. But, yeah. And you know what's better? Like, I know I'm playing Call of Duty 2, the big red one right now. You know what makes The Simpsons better than this? Simpsons Home Run has less space than this Call of Duty game. And yeah, sure, that may be the same thing for every Call of Duty game of all time. Literally has more space than probably anything on your system. But, shut up, The Simpsons is just too gamer for you to be holding it back with your lamers. Is this infinite? Is this round? I'm getting off topic. It's so gamer that gamerism, What is my mission right now? Mission. Advance to flanking position. This? What is flanking position? What is flanking position? What is it? What? To flank or not to flank? What does flanking mean? Guys, I'm out. I'm gonna go to flanking position. Oh, this is where I was supposed to go. Yay. Oh, see ya. So, when gamerism ensues, you gotta think, like, how gamer am I? But if you play The Simpsons or watch The Simpsons, episode 1 specifically, you are gamer. Like, you are gamer. Like it or not, you're gamer. Like, there's no, ew, I'm not gamer, I do The Simpsons. No, shut up, you're gamer. If you play The Simpsons, man, you're gamer. Sup, bro? Come back? I can't get down there, retard. I can't get back up there anymore. It's impossible now. I'm too far now. Wait, no, I'm not going across with this gun. The Simpsons is just such a gamer thing that, gamerism, But, The Simpsons is just so epic that you gotta think, it's helping someone like me devote all my attention to it. And if you can't tell, I have a very short attention span. So, which, you probably can. I hide it pretty well. I'm pretty good at hiding my attention span. So, when gamerism isn't lamerism, it's pretty gamerism, And that's what I think. I think that says a lot about The Simpsons. That's right. sorry. I think it says a lot about The Simpsons. So The Simpsons is just so gamer that gamerism exists, right? You gotta think about gamerism for a minute. Like, holy crap, gamerism. And it's pretty cray-cray, honestly, that we just got out of a war and, like, I'm talking about The Simpsons. But that says a lot about, you know, stuff. I'm over here. And don't call me Sarge. So, when the Simpsons encourages people like me to devote an hour to talk about something like this, that's how you know it's, like, amazing and stuff. Cause like, oh my god, we're only halfway through. Why am I on the ground? Because gamerism, you know? Because gamerism. The Simpsons repel me, you know? What is... frick is Eastern Bridge? Oh god. I'm Alan, I guess. So, when the gamerism is gamerism, you just can't lamerism anymore. And that's how I feel with The Simpsons. Oh my god, I can punch people? Alright, so, when the gamerism isn't lamerism, that's how you know it's gamerism. Kind of like when The Simpsons isn't good, that's how you know it's gamer. Not that lamerism is good. In fact, that was a bad analogy. This is one of those TVs that every now and then you're playing on it and then you realize, oh my god, there is a loud noise coming from the TV. So, but, you know, The Simpsons probably wouldn't do that. Thank you, man. The Simpsons wouldn't do that because I'm paying too much attention to how amazing it is, you know? Where did everyone go? Did they go down? Okay. The Simpsons is just too gamer for me to devote any of my attention to anything else, you know? Should I be shooting this tank? Maybe. But it's so gamerism that it can't be lamerism. So, when a gamer like that decides to gamer, that's how you know it's gamer. You know? And it is gamer. It's extremely gamer, you know? Oh, there you are, you little lamer. Why don't you guys shoot at him, huh? Why is it with me? So, The Simpsons is such a good show that it never ends, the pain never ends, that I'm devoting an hour to it. And, I'm gonna do this for a minute, because, all I can hear from the TV is everything I say is extremely loud because I have my ears plugged so I don't hear that stupid E. So basically the reason I'm talking really quietly right now is because I feel like I'm screaming. But The Simpsons never makes me feel like I'm screaming. You know, it makes me so calm that even if I did this, like, you know what, I want to turn on The Simpsons right now and see if my voice changes. Alright? I bet it won't. I guarantee you it won't. I bet I'll talk in normal voice, possibly even louder if I do this and watch The Simpsons. Let's see. Here's The Simpsons. Let's see if anything changes when I plug my ears. Is really loud? Is the Simpsons intro really loud? Why can't I hear it? That's really loud. I bet my voice didn't change at all, did it? I'm out of chalky milk. Sorry, there's a little bit of chocolate syrup left, a little bit of milk, and they were separated, so I had to mix them up in my mouth. I tried to hold it in for the past, 10 minutes, but I'm really thirsty. So I'm going to go get some more milk. I'll be right back. On the way there, I'll talk more about The Simpsons. So, The Simpsons is just such a fantastic show. I love everything about it, and it's just such a genius idea, and I can't believe anyone, would dislike the show. I can't believe it has a rating lower than 10 on IMDb. Why would it travel? Best shows of all time, because why wouldn't it be? It's the freaking Simpsons. I'm glad you heard that whole speech. That was really important to me. I thought it was a very important speech. Anyway. So, The Simpsons is, like I was talking about, that is why Jehovah's Witnesses exist. Because The Simpsons, and I don't really think I should give my opinion on Jehovah's Witnesses, but I was involved with them at one point, and there's probably something that I wouldn't have done if I wasn't a Jehovah's Witness. There's probably something out there, right? Probably something out there that exists that I wouldn't have done if I wasn't a Jehovah's Witness, and I have the Simpsons to thank for that. What's something I wouldn't have done if I wasn't a Jehovah's Witness? There's several friends that I wouldn't have lost if it wasn't for Jehovah's Witnesses, because in their religion they believe that if you stop being a Jehovah's Witness, and you were one at some point, and your friend is a Jehovah's Witness, those friends can't talk to you anymore. So I lost several friends through them, thanks to The Simpsons. So that's a plus, that's a win. So yeah, if you're a Jehovah's Witness, you can't watch my videos anymore. Private Bloomfield. Freaking Private Bloomfield is in my team. Thank God. Alright, I need a plant charge in the Tiger tank. The Tiger tank for a plant charge. Oh, we got a dip now. You got a dip. So anyway, back to The Simpsons. The Simpsons is just such a great show. Such a genius show. Like, people like Stephen Hawking, he's probably a genius because he watched this. Not paying attention. Because he watched The Simpsons, you know? He probably wouldn't be such a genius if it wasn't for The Simpsons. Where did everybody go? I looked away for 1 second. Alright. And that's just because of The Simpsons, you know? I have them to thank for that. Anyway, now that that's finally over, The Simpsons. Now, I'll stop talking about The Simpsons now, so I can find something else to talk about. The Simpsons. There's a ladybug in my bunk bed. So The Simpsons is really epic. I think, at least, that The Simpsons is the most epicest of epic there's ever epic this earth. I think that is pretty epic. In fact, when you think of the word epic, I think, like, name something epic, The Simpsons. And I think you guys can say the same. So, The Simpsons is so epic that it's gamerism, you know? That's the reason that this Simpsons is the reason that the Afghanistanian, or however you pronounce that, the war with Afghanistan that we just had, that's the reason to end it. Did I just die? Did I just fall out the window? What? Save me. If you love The Simpsons, save me. See? He loves The Simpsons, clearly. Clearly. Wait, am I dead now? You are not telling me he doesn't like The Simpsons. No, it was a mission success, apparently. Alright. Already exist. Are you sure you want to overwrite the yes? That's how you know he loves The Simpsons. That is a man who loves The Simpsons. I don't think they know how flipping works, because when the 2 flips over, it's in, like, it does this, it'll do this. Now we're watching a... This World War II wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for The Simpsons. And obviously, like, World War II was great, man. Oh yeah, of course you people who don't like The Simpsons would say it was horrible. Hitler was bad. No, The Simpsons created that, and it was amazing. Okay, this is actually really cool. This is actually really cool that they added this in. Because it's real footage. That's actually really cool. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. The Simpsons made this happen. I mean, like it or not, World War II was big. Like, that was huge, dude. Like, I never would have thought something could ever be that relevant. And then we have World War II, man. And that's all because of this. There's a really weird bug on there. Anyway, The Simpsons. So close. 16 minutes left, and then I'm guided to the Ascension. The what? Nothing. The Simpsons. The Simpsons is so unbelievably gamer. Especially episode 1, again. I get it. I saw this at school. Alright, anyway. The Simpsons is so unbelievably gamer that it decided that the first episode would be a special, like I mentioned. How gamer do you have to be to do something like that? That is actually all gamer and no lamer. Baptism by fire. Baptism wouldn't exist if it wasn't for The Simpsons. And you would know that if you saw the episode where Bart almost got baptized, but Homer was like, no, you don't get baptized. Because I don't agree with the reason they said not to baptize them, but I do agree don't baptize children because they don't know what they're getting into. They don't know that means, hey, I'm going to stop sinning. They don't know that that's what that means. So they could just do that and then go back to robbing gas stations. I don't. Why am I talking about religion? Because The Simpsons is a religion. That's why. And you would know that, you know. You would know that. Obviously. If you love The Simpsons, like most human beings do. No. How do I get out of this? Like, the way this is programmed, I actually have to, like, turn off the console if I want to get out of this game. Great design. This is fantastic. So, everything is gamer and nothing is lamer. I think that's what we can learn from all this, you know? Everything's gamer, nothing's lamer. I think that's a good lesson to take from this. Yes, I'm still going to be talking for 14 minutes, but it's sad that means I'm almost done. So, now that all of my attention is done, and I'm done playing Call of Duty, now that all of my attention is completely yours, because I am done playing video games. All my attention is on The Simpsons. So The Simpsons is just a great TV show altogether. It's such a good TV show. Yeah, this is an Xbox 360. Wait, this is HDMI. That's not an HDMI TV, if you couldn't tell. No, don't tell me that I can't. What on earth is this thing of wires? Okay, this goes into... What part is... Okay, this is the part that connects to the TV. I think... What is going on? What is this set? What? This is all one wire. Okay, no HDMI cord. Alright, let me see something here. AV. Oh my god. That's not the right AV. Well, I guess that's for another day. All I really have to do is talk about The Simpsons, though. Huh. The Simpsons...
Simpsons is... I think this is pretty good. Start playing Super Mario World again. This has probably encouraged me to talk more about the Simpsons, you know? Alright, The Simpsons is pretty... The reason I love The Simpsons is because of how actually gamer it is. You know, and the fact that it's so gamer with no lamer really says how gamer it is, you know? Which is very gamer. I'm done with special. I'll come back to this. But, I'm working on 100%ing this, by the way. No big deal. But, while The Simpsons is extraordinarily gamer, like I mentioned, it's just so mediocre that it's so gamer. And now that Disney bought it, they are really, really pushing it with TV-14. Like, The Simpsons is TV-14, so Disney's like, this is our only chance to make something TV-14, because everything else we do is PG. So let's make this as PG as possible. Or let's make this as PG-14 as possible. Like, so far that it's just that close to being rated R. They're doing it, man. Here's their decision. Now it's just awkward to watch with your family. That's really all that's changed about it for me. It's not funnier. In fact, it's worse, but you know, whatever. Wait a minute. I'm talking about The Simpsons in a bad... Disney is doing a fantastic job with The Simpsons. And that they were the perfect people for Fox to pass it over to, honestly. And kudos to them, you know. And, real quick, Nintendo. You know, I love playing the old Nintendo games with the D-pad, but it makes it a lot harder. Do you know how uncomfortable this is? I don't really know how they're supposed to fix that. I mean, it's not that uncomfortable with the freaking regular controllers, because I have to do... You want me to do this? Why couldn't there... Alright, sorry. I think they need to make a handheld device with an actual controller, not just a screen with buttons on it. That would be epic. But, sorry. I think it's extraordinarily gamer. With I don't know if you thought I was gonna say with lamer, but no, with no lamer. With none. Not a single piece of lamer. There is no lamer in this. There's nothing in this that made me go, oh wow, that's pretty lamer. No, Simpsons all gamer. How close am I to being done with this hour? 53. I gotta talk about this for 7 more minutes. Almost 6. It's close to 6 more minutes. Alright. So that's pretty gamer, I think. And the most gamer thing about it is the fact that it's so gamer. It's just so gamer, dude. And when I say The Simpsons is gamer, The Simpsons is gamer. Everything about The Simpsons is just so gamer, dude. Bro, you apparently, you know this thing you can do? You can use it to kill big football boys, so that's pretty sick. Hey, watch this, see the football? Bye, lamer. Anyway. So, you freaking son of a lamer. But, everything about this is just all gamer, you know? It's all gamer, no lamer. Everything about The Simpsons, all gamer, no lamer. Except Disney. I mean, no. I'm just waiting for I was gonna say I was waiting for something to be more long-running than The Simpsons, but that is literally physically impossible until they stop, so that's great. They will be the longest-running TV series until they stop, except for SNL. Why does everybody exclude SNL? I don't know. They always talk about this being... No, it's SNL, retards. But apparently SNL doesn't exist, so... So, yeah.
I'm gonna dab. You thought I was gonna dab? No, I did this. What? New move. This is called the bad. Not dab. Bad. Yo, what's up? I won. Yes! Actually, kind of smooth. Yeah. Bad? Everyone up for the bad? Yeah. The bad, bro. Yeah. I'm up for it, man.
I put more work into these videos than I do on my main channel. That doesn't exist. But if I had a main channel, even all the editing that I do, which I sometimes spend days editing videos, even with all the editing, I have spent so much time sitting here talking about crap, like birds, that even with the edit, like, this is the worst one yet, obviously, an hour, like, am I mentally insane? That, like, I have put more work into it. Like, editing I actually, you know, kind of enjoy. Like, sometimes it can be a hassle, obviously, if it's too long. This I don't enjoy. Like, I'd rather edit for 4 hours than talking about The Simpsons for one. But I am, because I got harassed to do this. I'm genuinely, this is the first time I've broken character doing one of these. But yeah, I'm going for an hour, so I guess it's kind of expected. What character? I'm not breaking character. When I meant by I was breaking character is I'm not acting like Homer Simpson. Which obviously is the man that I look up to. Why Homer Simpson of all the geniuses, like the scientist in that show, why am I looking up to Homer Simpson? Because Homer Simpson is bae. That's right, this entire episode has been about how I'm in love with Homer Simpson. I hate ghost houses. But, yeah. Let's see. Almost done. Almost done. Let's try and get through this. So, 58 minutes, 58 minutes. Oh, 58. It feels so far away. Time is going by so slowly. I have 1 minute and 30 seconds left, and it feels like so long. I understand Lucian. I get it now. At the end of the Life is Strange dub, I'm like, Lucian, we have recorded this for 5 hours and 30 minutes, and you are going through a mental breakdown because we have 14 minutes left. I have a little bit more than 1 minute left, and I am breaking. Like, I can't do this character anymore. I'm breaking. And I had other things to do. I wasn't strictly talking about The Simpsons. I was playing video games. But all I'm going to be able to think about for the next few days is The Simpsons. I didn't think, I told myself don't break character, but I am going insane. And we only have like 20 seconds left. Now. I was about to plug my YouTube channel to make myself feel better, but again, you don't get to know my real channel. This is just a random other channel that I'm using. So if you can find my other channel, my main channel, good for you, guy. Bye, I'm out. This is lamer.